Okay, this is the first lecture about SPSS. Now in SPSS we have this software which is stand for SPSS stands for Statistical Package for Social Sciences. Now in this software this is exactly like Excel sheet. You can see here we have rows and columns, but in Excel sheet we have at the end we have sheet numbers, but here we have data view, variable view. So there are three different windows for SPSS. The first one is data view, the second one is variable view, and the third one will appear when once we do any sort of analysis. So in this regard, first, if we have to put a data in this data view, we have to define the variable. In variable, we have a name. Name is the first variable. Suppose normally in questionnaire we have the first thing is name, but name is not in. Once you write name and enter, it will take automatically its properties. But see, as you know that name is always in alphabet, so we'll consider it string. Okay, we can also increase the character size like 20, so you can add the maximum number of characters in that one. Okay, decimal, here you will write properly name of a person. Okay, so this is just a nominal thing. Okay, now suppose we are adding age, so age is in number, so we'll consider it numeric. There should be no decimals, so you can make it 0. You can properly write it in the age of a person. Okay, but since we are writing actual age, so it will be always scale. But if you are converting some information into numbers, just like we have a gender, okay, once you press enter it will come a numeric, but as you know gender is male or female, men or women, that is not in numbers, so it means that we are going to convert it into numbers. Okay, so what we will do, we'll just put 0 here, and that then here gender of person. Okay, or gender, if you just write, so see here you can just put values. 1 is for male, 2 is for female. Okay, but this 1 and 2 doesn't mean that 2 is greater than 1, so females are better. No, this is just a numerical representation, and that's why we'll consider it as nominal. Sometimes we have to add this one, this suppose an ordinal like education. Okay, so you press enter, it will come numeric, because education is, again there is description about that. So what we'll write, education of a person. Okay, but here these information we are converting it into numbers, so I'll give 1 to what, metric, 2 is to intermediate, 3 is to bachelor's, 4 is to master's. Okay, so click on OK. Now again we are doing it, we are converting it into these information in numbers, but we are also taking care of the order properly, therefore it will be considered as ordinal. Just like pain we have, so pain can be measured, that's severe, that's mild. So pain of injury is complete description. Pain caused by the injury, so that's mean 1 means mild, 2 means moderate, 3 means severe. So we cannot change the numbers 1, 2, 3. We cannot give 2 to moderate and 1 to severe, because see, it is gradually, it represents the proper order of that thing. So once the order matters, we will consider it as ordinal. Okay, sometimes we have questions and answers in yes and no, like see, like we have questions like this in questionnaire, that are you qualified for this job, are you qualified for the job. Okay, so again this one, or I'm qualified, or you can see, are you qualified for this job? So the answer will be 0 for what? No. And 1 is for what? Yes. So that's how we can add. Because sometimes we have a Likert scale, like question 2. We have a statement, and that is defined by a close-ended questions. Just like I can say that you can say that the services, like the question is that the services are very good in that particular restaurant. Okay, so the answers should be 1 for strongly disagree, 2 stands for disagree, 3 stands for neutral, 4 stands for agree, 5 stands for strongly agree. So we have these 5 different options for this one. Now you can just put this one 0. Now for the rest of questions, if the answers are same, close-ended answers, and you consider it as nominal, this one is also nominal. Now, so what we will do, if the answers are same, these are Likert scales, so we'll have a bunch of questions with the same close-ended answers. So you can just copy this and paste it for those same. So it will take the same properties, only what you have to do, you have to change the question number. Question number is 3, now Q3, and you can change this, the actual question, that the food was very good. Okay, the third one is the prices are not very high. Okay, so the answers, do you agree with the answers or not? So see, you can change that. Q4, this is Q5, you can just change Q, this number, and the question Q5, that the location is accessible. Okay, and 5, suppose if I just say that this question number 6 is what? The food, the recommended, I highly recommend this. I recommend this restaurant. Okay, so this is how you can define it. Once you define the questionnaires, then you will be able to add some data. Like suppose the first data set is, like the first name is Asad, his age is 23, his gender is 1, education is 3, he has done bachelor's, his pain is severe 3. So Q1, we are strongly disagree with this, disagree, this is neutral, this is strongly agree 5, this is 4, just agree, just neutral. So that's how. Similarly, the second data is Sabah, her age is 25, gender is what? 2, because she is female, education is 1, she has done matriculation, pain is 2. Question number 1 is what? This is about hotel, Likert scale, so 2, 3, 5, 4, 2, 1. Okay, so you can just answer this. Aslam, then you can say 24, he is male, he has done FSC, his pain is mild, he about the food, the restaurant, he's asking questions, so that is either he's agree, strongly agree, disagree, strongly disagree, or 1, 4, and 3. So you can just get any of these options. So this is how you can encode the data. You can define your variable and encode the data set. For once we have the data, so after that we can just do the analysis part.